For tuning back into this session as we talk about three things that kind of motivated me financially, motivated me in my financial life. I believe this is an absolutely great topic. There's honestly more than three, but for the sake of the video and time, I just wanted to focus on three things that just totally changed my life financially. Let's get started. Number one, obtaining financial knowledge. Knowledge is out there. I know when I was going to uni, a lot, even though my major was accounting and I did have to take my accounting or finance classes, there was not a lot of, there's a lot of information, but not my perspective is the information that's out there, the information at schools is like, it teaches you how to, make other businesses and companies wealthy, but it wasn't centered around personal finance. And that's something that you really have to get on your own, whether it's, the way you were raised at home, or you have to get it through YouTube University, Google University. The information is free out there. I just will warn you, make a disclaimer as you gather the information, because there's so much out there and all of our financial situations are different. Just make sure that you filter that information through an expert, someone that's knowledgeable in the financial arena, so that they can help make sure what information should apply to you in your financial life. So number one was just getting the knowledge. See, it's one thing to get it, but they often say that applied knowledge is powerful. So not only did I get the knowledge, but I started applying it in different aspects of my life. And so that leads me to point number two, which was understanding the credit card trap. So this is one of the things that improved my life financially, was just making sure that I was not tied to any consumer debt, which meaning like credit cards, these high interest loans, just making sure that I didn't have that these things were taken care of, paid off. I just truly believe if you charge something, make sure you can pay it off so that you do not incur any interest. That was a game changer for me, not paying any interest, being debt free and not paying anyone any type of consumer interest saved me so much money. So when you think about it, to have, sometimes people will have high credit cards and they're paying a lot in interest. Well, that's a lot of money that could go towards saving money, and you can start building compound interest on your money. So that was just a game changer, understanding the difference between paying interest, compound interest, versus making compound interest. That was so powerful, and it reframed my thought process, and it changed my life. And then lastly, again, all of these are equally important. Another game changer was a budget. Often budgets, if you think about it, they've always had a stigma of being such a yucky thing, something that, are restricting, and you can't live life and you can't enjoy because of this budget. Again, because of the knowledge, because of reframing my thought life, my process, what I realized was like a budget was imperative. A budget is no different than what corporations have. Corporations, they have a finance team and they have budgets, and they're every single month they're making sure that they're on par to those budgets. If expenses are, out of control and not at budget, they're researching, they're trying to make changes, they're adapting. Why? Because it's all about the almighty profit for these corporations. So when I realized, wow, this is why the corporations are winning out here. Winner. They are winning because honestly, they have a budget. But then you have individual people in personal finance that think that they can go through life and not have a budget, not have something to compare to month after month, year after year, to make sure that they're on track financially. So just obtaining that knowledge was so absolutely powerful. So just having that. So those are kind of three things that I would say that I honestly have just improved my financial life. Just the knowledge itself, understanding no interest, no debt at all, understanding that debt free was the way to be, and then making sure that I lived within a budget that made me happy, that was comfortable, that kept me on pace to hit my financial goals and dreams. It changed a lot for me, and I know it will for you or someone that you may know. So thank you for tuning into this session. Have a beautiful day. Hasta luego.